Today I'm going to show you how to use Vixen, the visualization package for Unity. This version of Unity is 4.3.2. You will require the Pro version of Unity in order to access some of the features such as movie textures and biometric recording. Alright, so let's get right into it. So here we have in our lovely assets folder our visualization package. So this you will get when you go to assets and import a package, and then you would import a custom package. The package is called Vixen package. So you would just go ahead and import that in, and once that's imported you will have this. So these are necessary for all of the recording and rendering of our tool. Alright, so in this folder we just have some stuff for the biometrics. We have some prefab here. We're going to use the new one today, which I've already got all set up to save some time. And we have the scripts. Now in the scripts we have our fly cam. Our recordable has all of our recording scripts, and the renderable has all the rendering scripts. Pretty straightforward stuff. Got some extra stuff here, the agent, the reader, and the recordable. Those will be necessary for actually running the process. Alright, so let's dive right into how we use it. Alright, so once you've got this lovely prefab here in your hierarchy window, we can go ahead and click on that, open it up, and you'll see that it's got a couple things parented to it. First thing we have here is the video viewport. So this is the second camera used for the video portion of the rendering section of this tool. And attached to that is a quad, which is what the video is rendered onto. Alright, so going back up the chain to our Viz agent, we have a series of scripts attached to it, starting off with the Viz agent. So the Viz agent, it's in charge of managing basically the entire session, whether it's recording or visualizing. Currently I have it set to record session off, so I'm just going to turn that on so we can show off the recording style of this. Alright, next we have the webcam setup. So in here is the script that'll record all webcam features, and you just got to set the directory of where your exes are for the webcam recorder.exe. Alright, and after that we have a recordable position. So all you'd have to do for this is you want to click and drag the object that you would like to record into the transform variable. Alright, so next is the orientation. You would want to do the same thing, so you would just go ahead and click and drag the car transform right into the orientation. Okay, now for the IOM, this is used for tracking biometrics using the IOM Lightstone device. You'll need one of those in order to actually have this record. If not, it'll just print out an empty text file at the end of this. Okay, next you see the audio source. This is used for recording microphone. It might get a little confusing while I'm trying to record for this, but I think it should work out fine. And then at the bottom is the playback one, so we don't need that one for the record session, but all of these we're going to need for the record session. So enough talking, let's get into playing some of this. Alright, so as you can see, a little window pops up. That's for the webcam. It just kind of notifies you that the webcam is recording. And we can just go ahead. This is all for the user tester. So the user tester will now go through and play the game as normal, and he'll go through the entire track, trying not to crazily flip the car and kill himself, but to actually go through and finish it. Alright, so just to speed up the process, I'm going to end it here, and you would just go ahead and tell the webcam to stop recording. That is just a simple click on the command prompt window and hit escape. And now you've noticed that everything's frozen. So this is the part where we wait for all of the recordables to import into the assets folder of our Unity project. So I'm just going to fast forward this part so we don't have to wait, because it is a long time if you don't have an SSD. So I will catch you guys in a second. Alright, and we're back. Okay, so let's take a look at our data real quick. Go into the resources folder, we go into the recordings folder, and here we have every recording that I've done recently that has at least been saved. So I'm going to open up the most recent one. As you can see, March 27th, 2015. at about 412. It's been some time since I did the second half of this. But as you can see, I had biometrics recorded, capture for the webcam recorded, orientation and position. So I didn't have any voice, but I can show in earlier builds. The voice does get recorded. You just have to make sure that the script is on. And as you can see in my Viz agent, the script is nowhere to be found. Alright, so you got to make sure that you have those scripts attached if you want to have it recorded. For example, this script right here, single microphone capture, should have been attached to the Viz agent if you would have liked it to be recorded. Alright, so let's go into the play session. So how do we get into the play session? Well, we would just want to go to our Viz agent script attached to our Viz agent game object, and we just want to make sure that the record session is set to off, alright, or false. So now, the last thing you want to make sure is that under the quad, you want to make sure that the video script is set up properly. So the video script has the movie cam, which is the camera right here. You just want to click and drag this camera right in there and make sure the play video is set to on. As well, just a quick double check, make sure the video shader or the video material is applied to the quad. You can find that in our visualization package or our Vixen package right here. So that was the fourth piece out of the four that I'd never mentioned. Okay, so why don't we go ahead and show off the play session. Alright, so when you open it up, this is what you're going to see. You're going to hear what Thomas was listening to while he was playing that one session. And we can fly around with our free cam and take a look at all the data in the game world. Alright, and there you go. You can see Thomas playing in the corner there on his webcam. And there is all the play sessions recorded in white lines. So that would be the position rendered out of each play session. I left you guys over here roughly right there. So you can see that that line there where I crashed and flipped has been recorded and displayed in the play session. You can see that another play test, another player actually crashed into this wall. So from this you can see that if this is a trend where this happens a lot, it might be a good idea to make some changes to the actual design of the road if you see a consistent amount of crashing in this one corner from either good, bad players, or whatever it may be. Alright, so that is pretty much it for the play session. We wanted to further implement a GUI system to allow you to switch between each play session's webcam and audio individually, and provide a highlight to which one specifically you are looking at if you are showing multiple groups of the position. Alright? Well, thank you guys for listening. I'll see you guys later.